We got Zach here going to show basic hand wrapping for a PDS. Go ahead, Zach.
Finished up a pretty solid session, that's why I'm soaking wet. But some people don't really understand exactly how we wrap hands here. A lot of different ways, but this is the basic way that we prescribe here to make sure that everybody at least is protecting their wrist and their hands. So what we got here is a wrap. I've wrapped it this way so that you can see it says this side down. That's the side you want down in your wrist. So we wrap this part, this little loop, around the thumb. We go around the wrist, okay? So we're here around the wrist. We want to wrap the wrist 3 or 4 times, depending on how skinny your wrist is, how long your wrap is, okay? The more times you go around your wrist, the more protection you have. So if you ever get a sore wrist or you're noticing when you hit the bag you're having issues on that, and then you want to wrap it a little bit more. So then we're going to go here at an angle around the knuckles, up here. All right, you want to make your fingers not as wide as possible, not all the way together, kind of in between. You just wrap along the knuckles. This is going to support the knuckles so they don't spread too far apart. So we keep rolling here. Now we're going to do about 2 or 3 around the knuckles, okay? And you got to do this a couple times, see if you run out of wrap at the end. If you ran out of wrap, you got to wrap a few less times. So now we're going to complete the X on the back of the hand. We don't want too much fabric in the palm here, because then we won't be able to make a good fist. So we want to put most of the fabric across the back of the hand. So we're making an X across the back of the hand here. So now we're going to go back around the wrist one more time. Now here, we're just going to wrap around the fingers individually. Around the pinky, come back to where it came from. Alright, so one more time here. Around the pinky, back around where it came from. You don't want to flip the wrap as we're doing this, so be careful of that. Now here, go around the index finger, back around where it came from. Here, I got the, oh, almost losing it. Alright, around the middle finger, back where it came from. Come down here. This one got flipped, so I want to make sure it's back to where it came from. And now, the ring finger. Now we got all this fabric up here, we got to wrap it all up. So we're going to go around once, all the way around these knuckles here. Kind of clean it up a little bit, once or twice, depending on how much wrap you have left. Now we go back to the bottom. We want to get more fabric along the wrist. Here, once, twice. Finish out all of our wrap down here. And always make sure at the end, so you don't scratch up your partner's necks when you're doing clinch drills, you want to make sure all this Velcro is completely covered up. If you can't do that, you want to put a little bit of tape on the end so you don't scratch people's neck up. Alright, so here we have solid wrist, not too much fabric here on the palm so we can still make a good fist. All the knuckles are individually wrapped, and it's clean up here so the wraps don't keep coming out. That's how I like to do it. Play with this one, feel like you're working